Hello, hello. Welcome in, friends. Hope you're doing well. I am super tired today. It's going to be a very short and kind of low energy stream. I literally just woke up and just jumping on for a little bit of Farming Sim. I'm absolutely obsessed with this game. It needs to stop, but also not. Hope you're doing well. Let's get it fired up, shall we? To kill the music. We have the eerie silence. Welcome in. Let's switch over to this screen. We'll see if the game capture is going to work. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for stopping in. I've got my blue BAP shirt on today. I got a purple one in the mail the other day, so I'm going to get cracking on that one soon as well. BAP. Good to see you, Kian. And GG on getting first. And welcome in as well. We have Panda Morning Yawn doing his work lurk. I appreciate you, Panda. And V Meridia getting your daily check-in. Welcome in. We can watch the intro video.
Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too. But sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time.
I like the idea that these guys just missed their bus, saw a farm, and decided to get started. Oh, okay, Fitz is being an absolute menace.
A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide
Do you see
open
Fitz?
sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful. So
Starting to recognize.
can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways.
I'm starting to recognize more of the farming they're doing in this video. They're doing some rice farming there, which I've started doing.
The soil is the canvas, the seeds are the paint, and the harvest is the masterpiece.
Yay! Farming Simulator 25. Okay. Wait, is it looping? No.
Hey, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Is it missing something?
Uh-oh. Alright, this farm is your farm.
Maybe some fresh spinach for a change?
Alright, let's go. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Ken. Hope you're having a good one. We're gonna eat Chimkin? I haven't started doing chickens yet, but I will at some point. I'm gonna need those eggs to feed into my dairy and stuff. How you doing, B? Good to see you. Hope all is well. So yeah, like I was saying, this will be a short stream. I'll just be live until either Commercial goes live or I have to go to work, whichever comes first. So, an hour or two. Hope you're doing well, V. Good to see you. Bear with me, just launching all the things. There we go. Alright, so I have expanded. I have indeed bought a new set of stuff up here in the top right. So this is the game map. And, oh V, you're doing okay? You're a bit stressed because of things happening here in the States. I understand. How am I today? I am well, extremely tired. I literally just crawled out of bed like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, this is my opportunity to use the little bit of energy that I have in the morning to play some games, hang out with you guys. And I love that emote. That's exactly what I did. That's a picture of actually me. Do I have that emote? Yay. So yeah, I am just gonna see how it goes. I've got my coffee in my Merc mug. And so yeah, this is the map of the sort of first map in the game. It's the only one I've been playing on. And this is my like starting farm down here, and I own all of the fields in this area, all the ones with the green numbers. But I since bought some fields up here, and I've set up a little house here, and I've got some stuff going on here, and I've set up a long grain rice field over here. So this thing is growing. I think it's getting there. It's to about, yeah, it's almost ready to harvest. So each day we need to come and check the rice field and make sure that it's got water. Got to have the pink Merc mug. I've got a pink one and a blue one and a yellow one. So it has 0% water, but it says that it doesn't need any more. So I guess that's all the water it needs for this cycle, and it's going to be ready to harvest soon. I've actually got another field over here. More rice. Lots and lots of rice. We can get a bit of an idea of the size of it if we look at the build mode. So yeah, some nice big fields full of rice. And then there's, I think, this building is the cannery. Canning factory, that's the one. Diddy Squat Farm Shop. Diddly Squat. I like that. Yeah, so I've got the canning factory. I bought that. I think because I've built some of my own production buildings, but I bought this one that was already on the map, and I'm planning to feed in the rice into this guy and make some rice boxes. It's going to give my rice a bit more value. But I've also got the wheat going on here. I think. Oh no, this is oat. So we're harvesting some oats. And yeah, so we've got some oats being harvested here. And we've got some sorghum in these fields here that we need to harvest. And this guy is doing his business cultivating this field that I think had barley in it. So we're preparing to grow some more in this field. So let's have a look at my truck. Hey Todd, welcome in. How you going, Todd? Good to see you. I need to add some more emotes. I really love my my Fits Arrive emote, and I want to add some more unique emotes. I need to think of some ideas. Alright, where is that other guy actually farming? Over here. Need to get away from these trees. Hey Mass, welcome in. Uh-oh, he's coming for me. Sorry for the wild camera swinging. Trying to get out of the way of this harvester. It's really good to see you all. Hope you're having a great day. I am just getting started. I bought a bunch of new vehicles actually, so I've got this new Fendt, I guess is how you say it. This tractor here, it's a bit dirty. I need to give this guy a bit of a wash. That's the harvester I've had for a while. He's actually almost full, so let's go ahead and try getting some getting some grain from this guy while he's doing his thing. I can try driving alongside. Hey, good to see you, Mass. What he's all up to today. So yeah, I'll show some of my other new vehicles that I've got. I've upgraded, my John Deere has been upgraded to a new one. Just gonna... Long pipe, yeah, so I had a crappy harvester before that couldn't reach into the... couldn't reach over the end of the trailer. Oh, here we go. He's waiting to fill up the rest. And so I upgraded to this better harvester here, and that's much, much better. Alright, so I guess that's all he's got for the moment. Let's get out of his way. And yeah, it's got a much longer pipe on it. He's doing his thing. And the grain seems to kind of come in and pile up in here. So I am harvesting the grain directly now. So previously what I was doing was using Todd. I was using the MacDon equipment, which is like a DLC. And the idea there is that you get like 25% yield bonus, but you do it in a bit of a different way. Instead of harvesting like this, you have a different kind of header that chops down the wheat and leaves it in a line crop swath on the ground, and then you come along with another with the harvester with another header and pick it up. And the problem I found with that is that the AI can't do the second part. He can't do the picking up of all of the crop, and that's a showstopper because I have a lot of fields going on and I tend to have a lot of vehicles on the move, and I need to spend a lot of time switching between them and controlling them all. I don't have time to pick up all the stuff myself. So we switched back to just using the harvester normally. So we just got a regular combine harvester with these nice big header here, harvesting some oats. So let's have a look. This guy is doing cultivating. And I think we've got pretty much all of the fertilization done. And yeah, we just have a couple more fields over here to harvest. I'm really keen to get to the next month. So we're in August right now. Next month we're going to be able to plant some barley and plant some wheat, but also the long grain rice here is going to be ready to harvest next month. So yeah, I'm keen to see how much rice we're going to get. Because I've got the various inputs feeding into my buildings over here. We've got some barley, some oat, a lot of wheat, because that's what I'm getting right now. And these are all producing flour, which is getting put into my 2 bakeries. In fact, I've noticed the way it seems to work is that, so I've got my grain mill, it's taking in the different things that I'm harvesting, producing flour, and it's spreading it evenly between these different buildings that all take flour. So these 2 bakeries, the one bakery that I've got on my property here, and then the next bakery that I bought that's nearby. And we've got all the bread sitting outside because yeah, it's producing bread from the flour. So we've got some bread outside. They've also got a bunch of bread inside that is ready to come out. But the canning factory, which is at my new place up north, this is also taking the flour, which is pretty unfortunate because I don't really want the flour going in here. I don't have anything that I want to make flour out of, or that I want to make out of flour here. I don't know how to stop it from going into this building. V, you wish farming in Stardew was this well planned? Man, there is so much to this game. You don't need to use the like production chains. You can just do, you know, farming of fields and sell the crops. But I wanted to try out more things. And so we've got the production buildings that you can use. You've also got then like animals. And I want to have a look at doing some stuff with animals. I want to get cows for milk, chickens for eggs, and get a dairy. That'll be cool. Alright, so this guy, I'm going to get you to go over and cultivate this field number 8 once they're finished with that. Looks like the harvester is ready to unload as well. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Just going to be doing some farming. Feel free to let me know what you're up to today. If you're playing some games, doing some work, being productive, probably, maybe, or anything you got going on, or feel free to lurk. Let's see what this guy... Oh, hang on, I need to switch over to here. There we go. I think this guy might have switched off the engine. Yep. Do you play a lot of Stardew V? It's been a while since I played that. I was watching someone play, it was a panda, was playing Coral Island. That looks really similar and really nice. It's very satisfying cartoon graphics that it's got. And very similar to Stardew. And I think Becca's playing Stardew right now. Alright, let's have a look. Go over to field 7. See if we can drive over there with this giant thing attached to the vehicle without killing anyone on the way. Hey Todd, you just played some Mass Effect 2. Without spoilers in case anyone in chat hasn't played. You just got Liara set up in a new role. Such a great mission. Nice. Her new role, I can't quite remember, but yes, I've played Mass Effect 2, but yeah, great game. A lot of stuff to do with your different companions, let's say. But I'm glad you're enjoying it, Todd. Great game. How are you enjoying the missions and the soundtrack? I really love the soundtrack in that game. So this is sorghum, apparently. Oh, that's loud. Get away from this guy. Does anyone know what sorghum is? I've never heard of it. Alright, well, we'll let him do his thing. Go and unload. Oh, he's stuck. Let me get this trailer out of your way, buddy. So yeah, the vehicle there actually is my new John Deere tractor. I'll just switch back to that one. He's a bit dirty as well at the moment, but this one's really good. It's got a nice wide wheelbase with the way that I've got it set up. It's very stable and does his job. Oh, and I'm causing a traffic backlog here. Dude, give me a moment. Everything about the game is phenomenal. The story, the characters, the missions, the combat. Such a brilliant game so far. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. I absolutely love Mass Effect 2. It's my favorite of the series. And, yeah, I completely agree. Just excellent game. One of the best games of all time. And I really hope they do a good job with Mass Effect 4. But it's undoubtedly going to be quite different. In a hint to a new role, you got her to dig through your crew's personal files and see Jack's poetry and Grunt's interest in sharks. Ooh, spicy. Oh, I wish I could level the terrain over here. It's got all these bumps in it, if you can see. It seems to be something about how I placed this building. I can't seem to level that out, but that's alright. We can deal with the bumps. So yeah, I'm pretty tired. I'm hoping that I can energize myself a little bit. But yeah, if I'm a bit low energy today, I apologize for that. Feeling very tired. Haven't been getting a lot of sleep. But I'm doing what I can. I don't want to let sleep hold me back. Alright, I went completely the wrong way. That's alright. We'll just do a bit of a drive around here. Oh, and I got a new car in the game. I want to drive that around as well. It's nice and fast. Hey, Mad Jester, welcome in. How's it going? Ah, I'm driving into a tree. Uh-oh. This is fine. The branches have gone right through the cabin. Seriously though, this is a tiny little tree. There's no way it should have stopped this vehicle. Hey Mad Jester, you took Hank for a walk and came by and Todd's stream was gone. Ah, well, now you can hang out here. Sleep is overrated? I don't know about that. Sleep is pretty good. Alright, let's dump you there for the moment. He's at 60% full. I got this tractor. This is my beautiful purple tractor. This is my Challenger, who's a starting tractor. He's not so useful anymore. And here's a lizard pickup, apparently. Don't know why it's lizard. We can have a look. What do we got inside? We've got some... Can we put on some music? Steering wheel's on the wrong side. Let's go. So this thing can get pretty fast. See if we can get some air. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's fine. We'll do a bit of exploring of the map, shall we? Wonder what happens if you go in the water. Nothing good, probably. Uh-oh. Do not drive too deeply into the water. Oh. Okay. Blistering 120 kilometers an hour. So about my vehicle. I can't get in. Oh. I don't know. Let's reset that. Bye, truck. Nah, he's all good. Just needs a little bit of drying out. That should be fine. You think it lives there now? In reality, probably. Oops. Oh, he was not happy about that. A farmer with teleportation skills. Amazing. I wonder if we'll encounter the train if we drive down the train tracks. I wonder if we can race the train. I bet I'm going faster than the train. Oh, it's a bit unstable. I wonder what will happen if I go to the edge here. Oh, invisible wall. Thought I was stuck there for a moment. Hey Lupus, welcome in. Apparently this was the code name for the pickup, but they never got the license to use the actual brand, so they kept it as a lizard. No way. I wonder what will happen is crashes. Yes. Whoa. Alright. Let's just park this guy up over here. Good time zones to you, Lupus. You can't stay long, you got to get ready for choir rehearsal and stuff, but you want to stop in and say hi. Hi, Lupus. I appreciate that. I hope choir rehearsal goes well. That's awesome. Oh, I need some water. Are you all drinking water? Yum, yum, yum. How's farming sim being? It is great. It's just an absolute time killer, and you just get obsessed with progressing everything along and seeing everything change. I got to a bit of a tough spot where I was massively in debt. I had no money, but I had a lot of stuff on the go, and I was like, when it all comes together, I'm gonna be good. But until then, it was a little bit rough. So I'm starting to make some money again now, and I've got a lot of fields on the go. There's a lot to manage, but I'm really keen to see how it pays off in the next few months, in-game months. So let's get this guy out of the way. But I'm absolutely loving the game, and yeah, just obsessed with it at the moment. It's a big map. Let's have a look. So this is the starting farm. I've cleared out all of the like buildings and stuff that were here before. Most of them anyway. Like I've got some new buildings that I've created here. But I've just paved over this area, so I've got space to just store my vehicles and junk here. But that's the starting farm. You start out with these fields down the bottom. But I've purchased a bunch of fields around here. I've purchased all these fields up here. And then if you zoom out, you've got town over here. And then a bunch of other fields. And I've recently purchased some fields and setting up some stuff up here. So this is a big ass rice field. Long grain rice specifically. You can do regular rice, but it's a bit different. But yeah, this long grain rice, once I harvest this next month, is going to be cool. And it's going to go into the canning factory that's around here somewhere. Apparently that is not the entrance, but never mind. But yeah, there's actually multiple maps as well. We've got a ferry over here, but there's a train that runs through, bunch of fields. You can do contracts. Here's the train. Can I zoom in on the train? Let's see if we can get over the train tracks before he gets here. Easy. What happens if I get hit by the train? Should we find out? Maybe let's not. It's a very quiet train. What's the timescale like? So I've currently got it set to real time. But you can accelerate the timescale up to something. 360 times you can do it, apparently. You can even do down to half time. But effectively what happens is you sort of don't really have time passing in a meaningful way, or at least I don't, the way I have it set on real time, while you're kind of doing stuff. But then you go to the house and you sleep until the next day, and you have a crop calendar that's got all the months for when you can plant and harvest your fields at the different months, and you can set how many days per month. So I have it set to 1 day per month. So basically a day is the same as a month, and when I sleep, it'll go to the next month, and so on. So basically, time doesn't effectively pass while I'm just going around doing stuff, and then I just sleep until the next month, and everything progresses at that point, if that makes sense. Which we will be doing soon, because next month we're going to be able to do a bunch of planting and harvesting of the rice. You control the rate of progression rather than a strict timer you adhere to. Yeah, well, I mean, if I set the time scale to a higher amount, the day would noticeably progress, and I would struggle to get through the stuff in a day, and that would add an extra challenge if I wanted to. Because right now, on some days, there's so much to do. I can spend literally hours. I can spend all day, in reality, just working the fields for one day. And if I set the time scale higher, then I wouldn't be able to get through it all in the day. And it would actually be then a challenge where I'd have to say, well, which things am I going to be able to get through in the day, and try and space it out more so that you can actually get through it. And then you would see the day change as well, and the seasons do change as the months progress, and so that would be pretty cool. But right now I've got it set so that effectively I've got as much time in a day as I want. If I really did spend 20 hours or whatever in reality in one day, then it would eventually pass, but that would be a little excessive. Alright, so we're going to load up this sorghum over here. So yeah, this guy's just harvested this field. There is his stuff filling up my truck. So yeah, you can harvest the stuff like this, and then you can do different things with it. So you can either sell it, so you can just take the stuff and go and sell it at a nearby place. There's various different places that you can sell different things. They give different prices. But if you look at the the prices, so for example, this is sorghum that I'm harvesting right now, and you can see it's currently average price is about $1,000, but it's at kind of the low point, of the market trends for this product. So if I wait till January, I'll get a better price. And these are the different places where I can sell it. So if you don't want to sell it straight away, you can store it in a silo. I've got a silo back at my base I could store it at, and then sell it later when the prices are better. Or what I'm going to do is I have a grain mill, and so I go and dump it in my grain mill, and they'll get to work turning it into flour. And then you've now got flour, and you do basically the same thing with flour. You can sell it, or use it to do something else, and then you'll make more money. Is there a sort of automation you can do, like having a truck and harvester working in tandem while you do something else, or do you have to do every part alternating? So most things can be automated. So I've sent this harvester to this field here, and if I just hit H for, I'm not really sure what H stands for in this context, but H, toggle AI worker, he's going to go ahead and do his thing. I'm not controlling him at this point. AI can't do all of the jobs. So like if I want to, pick up the grain that he's harvested, I have to do that manually. But I don't have to do it right away. So I can drive this alongside, and in fact, I can get him to dump into the truck while he's driving. If I drive this alongside. See if I can get to it before he gets to the end of the row here. I can like time it and drive alongside the harvester, and he'll just be dumping in here while he's going. H for harvest? Yeah, it could be. It's not just harvest though. The AI can do other types of jobs as well. So like the cultivating and the ploughing and fertilizing. Let's just get this guy out of the way now. So I have a lot of different vehicles with different stuff, and the fields are all in different states. And so you can't really do it all manually. So I've got different vehicles doing different things. So like this vehicle over here, he's using a cultivator, and this is doing it by himself. So basically I set different vehicles progressing the different the different fields with the AI. And it still takes up a bunch of my time just to switch through them and make sure they're all doing the right thing and so on, and planning out what I'm going to do. So you can look at the map. You can see what different types of crops that you've got in the different areas. So like this one is sorghum. So this one's that are flashing, sorghum down here on field 7 and 6. We've got all these grey ones that are mine that don't have any crops on them right now, so they're just showing up as grey. But you can look at growth. So these, what colour would you call this? This kind of like an aqua sort of colour. All these ones are like ready to plant if it's time to plant stuff. All these fields. This purple one is just been harvested, so he needs to be like cultivated. This orange one is ready to harvest, so that's what this guy is doing now. Harvesting the sorghum. And this dark green field here is nearly ready to harvest. He's growing. These ones up here as well, dark green, nearly ready to harvest. And then we can look at other types of information about the fields as well, like so fertilized. Dark blue means it's been double fertilized, which is the maximum you can do. These lighter blue ones, they've been half fertilized. So all of these fields are not mine. I only own some of these fields. Yeah. V, you should not buy this game. You'll lose your entire life to it. I can confirm. I can confirm. But you totally should. All right, so this guy is finished his business over here. So he's finished cultivating this field. So I need to send him over to another field that he can cultivate. So like this field 7 here that's just been harvested. Next step is to crash into that car. The actual next step is to now cultivate that field. So you've got to basically go through this life cycle with the different fields. Oops. Hey, Lupus, you got to head out now. Thanks for teaching you all the things. No worries. Have a good one, Lupus. But yeah, so this guy, I'm going to get him over here to start cultivating this field. You got to prepare them to grow some new crops again. It's interesting with the sorghum. Normally when you harvest them, it kind of clears out most of the crop, but with these ones, it only chops off the head of the crops and leaves the sort of stalk of the plant here. But that'll disappear once we do the cultivating. Hey, you're watching Farming here. Or watch it, you're farming here. Out of the way, bucko. Alright. No internet. That's really unfortunate. Alright. I'm not sure why I'm driving this guy around, just getting distracted. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good one. If you have any questions about the game, or if anything I can tell you about, please let me know. I'm definitely happy to talk about it. I'm learning a lot. There's still a lot to learn though. I've been playing a lot off stream. We've got different equipment over here that I've bought. We've got this thing here. It's a roller. So this expands out with these sort of wheel or barrel things on there. After you've done some sowing, like seeding the plants, then you can use this guy, and he's going to roll the field. Whatever that does, it's a thing that it does, and it can increase your yield. This thing here is a subsoiler. Not entirely sure what that means, but it works kind of like a cultivator and a plow. And we've got some various trailers. Got some other equipment over here. This guy is a herbicide sprayer. Ah, it's bigger than I expected. Bunch of materials. This guy over here is a planter, I think it's called. This thing will plant my sorghum. It'll also do fertilizing at the same time. This thing is for fertilizing. Has the fertilizer in there, and you just drag it around, and it has... oops, I'm getting stuck inside. Has these... oh, you can't see it right now, but it has some little spinning discs on the bottom that spit out the fertilizer. This thing here is a seeder. So it has seeds inside, and you can use this to plant the wheat and oat and stuff like that. Thanks for the emotes. Well, my laptop doesn't seem to be working too well. Let me just tweak something over here. There we go. Let's go back and check on how these vehicles are doing. Yonder! Welcome in, Raiders.
Yonder just raided the channel with 5 viewers.
How's it going, Yonder? How was Medieval Dynasty? Thanks for raiding, I appreciate that. How are you going, Yonder? Hi. MD was good times? Let's go. You're having a really great time with that game, it seems like. You're playing a lot of it, just like I'm playing a lot of this. How goes the simulatoring of the farm? It goes very good. These guys are doing their farming life. He's in there. He knows where the money's at. Let's get a... we've got a shout out for you there. Everyone make sure you go and follow Yonder. He's an actual wizard playing a lot of survival crafting kind of games. You're enjoying it, and it's been relaxing while being not at all simple. Suppose like this game in many ways? Right. Yeah, probably something I would like. I've been spending all too much time in this game, but I love it. Do you mind if we show a clip of yours, Yonder? If you're happy with that, I can spin up a clip on the screen. And yeah, make sure you go drop Yonder a follow. Let's get you a shout out if we haven't. Yonder. Let's have a look. See if this is going to work. Any moment now? Okay. Okay, maybe it's not going to work. What have I done? Oh, it's Calypso. Got you all excited and then nothing. Ah, some Red Dead. How did you like Red Dead, Yonder? That's not how horses work, Yonder.
That's amazing that they have that built in. Wow.
Yeah, such a great game. Hope you really enjoyed it. You absolutely loved it. Worked for you? Yep. Alrighty, let's see how this guy's going. Thanks for raiding over, Yonder. Make sure you take care of yourself if you need to go do some post-stream stuff. Really appreciate the raid. And yeah, enjoying hanging out in your streams. And seeing all the things you're getting up to. Alright, so this guy's just about finished. And yeah, once we finish this, I think this is like the last thing we need to do here. We just need to finish harvesting this, cultivate these 2 fields, and then we're going to wait until next month and start doing some planting and, more importantly, harvest some rice. Yeah, thanks again for the raid, Yonder. Twitch Guru. What did I miss? Twitch Guru, what is that? Is that like a service or a bot or something? I'm using Firebot for the shout out and the clips. I still haven't checked out all the different types of bots and things that you can use. Someone was telling me about Mix It Up bot. I know various people are using all sorts of things. I pretty much use Firebot for everything I can. I don't know that I'm using much else. Just got Seribot for doing his business. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Firebot is so flexible though. I like doing that. Firebot's a pretty good one. Seribot is basically required. Yep. Alright. Oh, this guy's upset. Sorry, buddy. No. He wanted to be just in precisely that spot, so I had to get out of his way. Oh, this is full anyway. I need to go and empty this. The streamer bot runs most of your bot stuff. Nightbot does auto commands, and Seribot is best bot. Seribot is best bot. Does it respond to best bot? Or Bet's bot? Best bot. There you go. Best bot. Yeah. Seribot is very good. Yeah, I don't have Nightbot. I've got, I think Stream Elements and Streamlabs are doing something, but I forget what. But yeah, I had to set all my Firebot stuff up again because I lost it when my, had some issues with my PC. Did I see Seri updated it to be always in channel? Yeah, I did, though I guess I haven't clicked as to the sort of actual implication or usefulness of that yet. I've got it set up so that once I end stream, it just activates shield mode and just stays in shield mode until I go live again. So I figured that that should cover everything. Shouldn't have to worry about anyone doing anything silly while I'm not there to moderate it. Or is it more that it makes it faster to join channel, or what? Not quite sure. See if this guy's got any more to dump. But yeah, I think you're basically required to moderate the channel even when you're not live, which is a bit crazy. So I just have it automatically go shield mode. Same, but with the bot always being in channel, those things happen faster and with less effort from Seri for the bot sweeping the whole list to check status. Right. Yeah, I saw the post where the guy had said something along the lines of Seribot will now always be in the channel and it's harder than it sounds. It sounded like it was a lot of work getting to that point. I wonder what that would have been, but yeah, that definitely sounds like an improvement. I mean, I wonder how many channels Seribot is used on. It must be a lot. Alright, so I think we can just dump this given that there's no more of this to harvest. He had to get access to some special backdoors from Twitch, no kidding. Hmm. Alright. We can pack up this harvester. This harvester has got an unfortunate thing, I'll show you. It's supposed to be able to tow the header, so like you've got this big ass, you know, header on the front, which is what it's called. And driving it down the street like that is problematic. So what you can do, oops, is you can detach it. It's got a little trailer pole on it. You can detach that and we can back up to it and attach it to the harvester and drive it like a trailer. However, I guess it's just a sort of incompatibility between this header and this harvester, but when I attach it you can see it's right up against the back of the harvester there, and so when he turns it just like jams into the back of the harvester. I can kind of turn left, it's not so bad, but I can't really turn right while I'm dragging this thing around. And even then you can see it's kind of tilting over to the side and it gets jammed. Yeah, it's not good. You can pull this with different types of harvesters or with a tractor or something and it's fine. Anyway, we're just going to go and put this somewhere out of the way. Just learn to drive like the delivery man, left turns only. Yeah. It's alright, it works well enough. And I've set up... Oh. I've set up most of the area on my farm here to... Oops. To have enough space for me to just drive around with the with this thing attached. But unfortunately it's tipped over, which is not what I want. So let me do some Superman maneuvers here. Let's really lift this thing up. Perfect. You saw nothing. So yeah, we also have all this bread that we need to sell. I need to check when is the right time to sell the bread. Alright, let's turn that off and have a look. So what have we got? Bread, 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 bread. Worst possible time to sell bread. Good to know. So yeah, everything seems to be done at sort of the start/end of the year here for most of my products. So we're almost done with this month. We just need to wait. What I'll do to try and speed this up is we'll get this guy using the subsoiler. We've got a bunch of vehicles in the way here though. There we go. Like a glove. Oh, I missed your message, Yonder. You're going to go and get some food. And it's good to hear that Twitch is cooperating with important individuals, developers in the community. Absolutely. That's really good. I guess sometimes we think that Twitch doesn't care too much about certain things like that. But yeah, it's good to see that they can help out with important things like Seribot. Alright, you go to town on this field. What should we do in the meantime? There's not a whole lot left to do on this month. We have to wait until next month before we can do some planting. You know, we could probably actually just go ahead and wait until next month, and we'll keep doing the cultivating and stuff over here while we do some other stuff as well. That's probably the move. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're taking care of yourselves and getting all the food and water and everything that you need. And yeah, appreciate anyone who is watching and lurking, and hope you're having a good time. So, we should have a bunch of fields ready to plant, which is great. And we have this rice is ready to harvest, and this rice is ready to harvest. Let's go ahead and get a vehicle over there. We'll use this one. See if we can set this guy to automatically drive. We will get you to drive all the way up here. See if he's going to do it. Sometimes it doesn't work. There he goes. And you can drive and pick up the cedar. We do have ads starting just now. Thanks for hanging out during the ads. Hopefully it's not too long for you. I think sometimes it's a little bit less than the 3 minutes that I've set it up to run at. But we just want to try to get the minimum ads going that we can to avoid those pre-rolls. Alright, so you can do some planting of, I think, barley. Yes, barley we can do here, I think. Let me check my notes. I'm going to do oats there. Hang on, let me just clear this out. We're going to do barley in 5, 14, and 16. Okay. Wrong season. Oh yeah. We need to switch this over to barley. One of the interesting things about this game is that you've got something like this as a seeder, but actually seeds are just sort of generic, and you can actually just switch to different types of crops. By toggling through them, you don't need different types of seeds. And different types of equipment can seed different types of things, but it's all the same seeds you put into it. It's just generic seeds. And this guy's finished. There we go. What we can do is try and get you helping on cultivating this other field. Send him over to the other side. They'll end up hitting each other in the middle, but that's fine. There you go. And while this guy is driving, we can head on up here and have a look at our field of rice that should be ready to harvest. It's a lot of rice. I just realized that I'm driving the wrong vehicle over here. That's alright, we need that that vehicle here anyway. let us get the harvester. Harvester? I barely know her. Alright. Actually, you know what? This vehicle, he's doing the wrong thing. Let's cancel that. Bring you back over here. I think he said he's blocked by an object. We're going to have to help him. Or we could just try driving this thing with the harvester. Hey, welcome back from the ads, friends. I appreciate you hanging out through that. Alright. Good bot. Hey, thanks for hanging out, V. Hope you're having a good one. Probably I can't set this guy to drive automatically up there. We can try. Let's do it. You? Actually, you know what? We're right here. We have a field of rice that needs to be harvested, so let's do it. I apologize for being all over the place. I tend to be indecisive and keep changing my mind. It's alright. There we go. You harvest this field. Very small rice field that we've got here. And this guy, let's take over control of this. Uh-oh. This guy's crossing the road. He just survived. Yeah, I've got these other fields that I need to plant as well. Barely missed that guy. The one thing I really hate is these signs. There's all these signs everywhere, like stop signs and whatnot, and you're always knocking them over, and they get jammed up in the vehicle and everything. I would remove those signs if I could. Alright, we have only one planter I think right now. We might have to get another one, or seeder I should say. Here we go, we've got the standoff of the cultivators. Let's get this guy out of the way. Fold this up, we'll just stash it over here. Okay. I'm going to pick up some rice. So yeah, it is 6:15 a.m. Probably go to work at about 8. Whoops. This guy is 46% full. He's getting some rice in here. Hey, you gonna lurk, V? No worries. Need to do the bathing thing. Have a good rest of stream. I appreciate you, V. Have a good one. Okay, let's switch back to this one. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hire another seeder. Actually, just realized I maybe did the wrong thing again. What I'll do is I will get this thing. I'm going to send this back to the shop and then go and pick it up. I've got a second seeder I forgot about, and I'm going to go pick it up and use it to seed some of these other fields. Yeah, feeling pretty tired today. Haven't been getting a lot of sleep, so a bit low energy. Might go and get another coffee in a bit, maybe some toast. What are you guys all eating today? You having some nice food? I've got a long day to do at work, but then I got a few days off, so it's all good. Here's the seeder. I think it's called a seeder. I always get seeder and planter confused. A little bit of fertilizer that's been stashed here that we can pick up while we're here. But then the rest of that I think is herbicide and lime. So actually, maybe I will purchase some more seeds while we're here. Seeder have hooves and horns? That they do. We can get 8 pallets of this for 10k. Let's do that. Oh. Fill it up with all the rust. Let's get some fertilizer as well. Yield improvements is where we should find this. I keep scrolling past it apparently. There we are. Fertilizer. There we go. This thing certainly holds a lot of fertilizer. You can fit all 4 of these pallets in here. Beautiful. Apparently that last pallet fit exactly in here and it filled it up to 100%. Look at the different materials inside of here. It looks like a lunch food box, like it's all edible, but it's probably very, very bad to eat that. Alright, so we're going to go up on the hill and maybe plant some of these bigger fields. I think we can do oat. Is that right? Let me check. we can do, no, not oats. We can do barley and wheat. Let's check where we should do barley and wheat. We should do barley in 14 and 16, which are up here. Oh, this guy's upset at me for some reason. This seeder is great. It's much, much bigger than my other one. So we can get the fields done nice and quickly. So yeah, I spent a long time expanding this area, so I've smoothed off the terrain. So this hill is a lot smoother and sort of flatter than it used to be. And I've expanded the field significantly. I cleared out basically an entire forest that was here. But unfortunately we've got a couple of artifacts left over, so we've got this floating piece of something in the air here. Part of a building that was here that I can't remove, and there's another floating power pole over there, which is unfortunate. But we don't look at those. I need to switch this over to barley. We can watch the cedar unfold. Oops, sorry buddy. But yeah, this thing is pretty good. It's a little difficult to manage on a small field. This one's probably not too bad. It'd be nice to find a way to get rid of these floating objects. And this guy's almost finished seeding some barley on this field. This guy's almost finished cultivating on this field. And here we should be able to pick up the rice from this small field. And then we'll send these guys off up to the north to get the rice from up there. Finally, we can get some rice pumping into the canning factory. It's gonna fit. Yep. Again, I didn't get the notification, but Commercial is live.
Subscriptions.
I unpause it. The one word that we hear is subscriptions. So that's been 10 minutes ago and I didn't even know. Okay, so friends, that is the situation. So I know it's been a short one, but yeah. Where's the jump scare redeem? Commercial is live now, so we're going to head over there and we will pick this up later. I've got very limited time today, so I have to ration it out. I got a little bit of an opportunity to stream this morning, and then we'll have a little bit of an opportunity to go hang with Commercial before I can head off to work. So really appreciate everyone hanging out. Hey, GU, you've come in right at the end. We're going to head on over to our good friend Commercial and say hello. So I should set up a raid command. That's true. Let's go ahead and do Space Monkey raid. Thank you all for hanging out once again. Let me quit out of this and we'll get that music out of the way and switch over to the ending soon screen. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do apologize for it being a shorter one, but go and say hi to Commercial, and I will see you as soon as I can. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate you.
The headset, so I don't know what's going on with it, but I've loaded it up multiple different days, reinstalled all the software. But anyways, we'll get it fixed.